On to question 5.3. Determine the general solution of the following equation. In the first bracket, we got cos x plus 2 sin x. In the second bracket, we got 3 sin 2x minus 1. So before I continue, I want to tell you that there's two ways of doing this, two methods. The one is the reference angle method and the one is the graphical method. But when I looked at the answering machine, they only use the reference angle method. So if you want me to show you how to do it in the graphical method, just let me know. Okay, let's jump in. Question 5.3. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate the reference angle. Then we're going to determine which quadrant it is. Step 3 is determine the angle using reduction formula. And step 4 is the general solution. So step 1, calculate the reference angle. And in order to do that, we're going to take one bracket, say cos x plus 2 sin x equal to 0. Let's take the cos across. So we've got 2 sin x equal to minus cos x. Let's put everything over cos x. So we have 2. We have sin x over cos x equal to minus cos x over cos x. These two cancel out and this becomes tan. So we'll have 2 tan x equal to minus 1. We take the 2 across, so we've got tan x equal to minus 1 over 2. And then we're going to work out the reference angle. So at this point, let's just quickly write this out. So we've got tan minus 1 minus a half. Okay, so the thing about this and that minus half, that minus sign in front of the half, is that when we work out the reference angle, you remove the minus. So in other words, we're just going to work out what is tan x. So in order to do that, you punch into your calculator, shift tan, and then you open brackets half, close brackets, leave the minus out. And what you'll get is that the reference angle is equal to 26,656. Now we go back to that minus half, and that'll help us determine which quadrant does tan fall in. And which quadrants are tan negative? It's in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So step 3 is determine the angle using the reduction formula. So we're going to go x equal to 180 minus, because it's in the second quadrant, and we're going to minus the reference angle, which is 26,656, and that equals 153,344. Let's just round it off there. Now, before I continue, you can also do quadrant 4. But for tan, because of the graph and the way it works, we only need to work out one quadrant. So what we can now go ahead and do is go and work out the general solution. And the general solution is x equal to 153,34 plus k times 180. And that's your general solution. So let's work out the general solution for the second bracket, which is 3 sin 2x minus 1, which is equal to 0. And we're going to do the same. We're going to calculate the reference angle. We're going to determine which quadrant we can find it in. But this time when we get to the reduction formula, you're going to see we're going to have two options available here. So let's have a look. We have 3 sin 2x equal to 1. We have sin 2x equal to 1 over 3. We'll have 2x equal to sin minus 1 over 3. And so at this point we stop because I just want to make reference to this again. We're now going to work out the reference angle. Remember, when we punch this into our calculator, whatever's in that bracket must be positive. So if there was a negative sign in front of the 1/3, we'd remove it. So punch into your calculator, shift sin 1 over 3, and you're going to get the reference angle, which is equal to 19,47. Step number 2 is find out what quadrant. So we look at this. We specifically look at this. It's a positive value. So it's in quadrants 1 and quadrant 2. So we have 2x equal to 19,47. We'll have x 19,47 divided by 2, which equals then 9,74. And that will be for k is an element of integers. Or we can go 2x equal to 180 minus the reference angle 19,47 plus k times 360. And this is to work out what it will be in the second quadrant, where it is also positive. And therefore we get x, so x will equal 180 minus 19,47 divided by the 2, because we're taking it across. It'll come to 80,27 plus k, and then the 2 divided by 360 is 180. and k is an element of integers. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please drop your question in the questions below. We'll read and respond as soon as possible. If you need more help with math, please click the link below that goes to my channel and go view what we have available there.